everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Kimmy here.
No, I'm here.
So we're going to be watching The Boys, episode 2 of season 2, so 202. And I always get myself worked up for this. I did like the first one. I felt so bad for Raynor. That was extremely shocking and terrible on how she freaking died.
Yes,
did not expect
that.
that.
She was going to be a good ally with them.
I thought so too. I mean, right when she knew, she put all the pieces together. Someone was listening. So was it someone with superpowers? Did she have something implanted in her without her knowledge? Like, what the freak happened there?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see anything. Her nosebleed, and then she blew up. I mean, I don't know. So maybe we'll find out. I kind of wonder if Stormfront had anything to do with that, because we don't know anything about her. We only saw her in the trailer in the first episode, and she was all like chummy with her fans and happy.
She was a little brash with Homelander.
Yeah.
So I don't.
We'll find out, I guess. But so we don't know anything about her. I want to know how that happens. I am kind of worried that that might be a trend that we see, just because it was so random and how her head just blew up.
That's really bad. She was high up there.
Yeah, she was head. So I don't know, like, what the freak? I mean, people, they're going to think it's just them because they actually met up with her when her head blew up. So maybe they think they killed her or something.
Mm-hmm. And they want that government contract, so they don't want to be known, so they're just going to blow people up.
Yeah.
They don't want to be found out.
Then we saw Butcher at the end.
Yeah. I love him when he goes, "Daddy's home," with that big smile. I know him.
Huey's like, oh.
Yeah, they have that conflict, but I'm hoping that works out in a good way later on, because I know they see very differently when it comes to the soups. I love how they call them soups. Butcher is just done with them. They've done a lot of bad, which I have, but not all of them. Again, he's labeling all of them like that. Starlight thought she was an actual superhero born with her powers, but we're seeing like so many messed up things with all of them besides her.
Yes.
You know, that you can cut off my, with Gecko.
Oh my God, that was
right.
I do feel bad for that blind guy though. Like, holy crap, he was a good guy,
and he was
so happy.
Part of the Seven, so bad.
And Homelander just does not care. Does not care. No. It's amazing how racist and hateful Homelander is with everyone. He hates anyone with disabilities too. Like, it's just crazy. You know?
He even scared that PR girl.
And we couldn't stand her last season because she was so like, to Starlight the whole time. And now we're like, oh God, because like everyone, we just put ourselves in their shoes when it comes across him, Homelander. But I think also Edgar is a really cool character.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? I hope he's going to be good, but he's also leading the Seven, and he's head of Vought, so...
We are a pharmaceutical company. So that is telling you a lot. He knows a lot of what's going on, and he has to listen, and Homelander's probably just biting his tongue until...
I know.
Take over him.
The V compound.
So this episode is called Proper Preparation, and I'm guessing planning, because it gets cut off, so we shall see. All right, so you guys ready?
Ready.
I guess we will.
202. So he just dropped him off. He loves messing with people.
Doesn't he?
That's how it starts.
What is that?
Quickly, try to write
so
down
that's
as you
what
can
he
before
was
you
looking
forget.
at. Yeah,
yes.
Oh, she's gonna see that. Oh boy.
Gosh.
Please don't say anything.
Thanks for the grant.
This poor kid.
He's not gonna like it. He doesn't.
Hey.
Take
pretty cool,
this.
huh? Oh. You'll get the next one.
I don't know. He's not gonna like it because he's not perfect.
You use your powers.
What do you mean?
Don't hurt him.
You're my son.
You're gonna end up hurting this kid.
As anyone
What
you're capable of. And it's about time you found out.
I'm so scared.
No, come on.
Chapters 12 and 13 in your workbook.
My son is the furthest fucking thing on this planet to a normal little boy.
Shit.
Let's just try
I
and
hate it
be
when he
civil,
walks close.
shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Light touch.
Oh, she's gotta live with this the rest of her life.
Hey guys.
Let's go.
So he's that.
Gosh, yeah.
See, you're just inhibited by suppressive energy. That's it.
Last time I did shrooms was at a Goo Goo Dolls concert with some poli-sci chick from Oberlin.
Oh boy. Whoa!
Today we say goodbye to Susan Rayner, for though her body rests, and you are blessed to have your family to help you carry it.
Fruit?
In the name of Christ.
Edible
Amen.
arrangement.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Deluxe bereavement bouquet with white chocolate dipped pineapple doves. Raina would have loved that.
The music.
Well, you know
yeah.
who I am.
Hey,
What?
in here, open up.
What did they put a microphone on him?
No, is he like in a dream? Something's in his stomach. His gills are gonna. He's tripping. You have to take this journey on your own, and he's self-conscious about
Go
it.
in the bathtub.
Remember Melissa Dabrowski. You can't accept your own body.
That is so weird. Good trip.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I have nothing else to say to you.
Gotta accept who you are.
Hey!
Then are you as excited to be here as I am?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Can you tell us a little about how girls get it done? Do girls make better heroes than boys?
Do girls make
seems to be getting
better
annoyed.
heroes?
Look,
Mouth.
no offense. I get you have your talking points. I don't think girls do anything better. I think chicks and dicks are in it together.
Hey, nice
that's me.
slogan.
Oh, that's me.
You can see every crease in my ass. You can practically see up Starlight's uterus. You want to talk about girl power? Let's talk about getting some pockets.
Starlight, your teammate.
Here comes the A-Train! What's
Oh.
Oh.
right? Stormfront, you know, it is such an honor to meet you.
Whoa.
Just like gut wrenching.
Melissa Dabrowski was more than just another finger bang, you know?
No. Stop fucking happening. It's so fucking real.
She was sweet, smart, all like that. You could have been happy.
This is bizarre.
You deserve to be loved.
I'm the ugly.
No, you just don't see what I see.
This is so bizarre.
You are so beautiful to me. He is singing that, is he?
Yes, he is.
I did not know that. That's his
My
first
God,
song.
that's yeah.
He starts singing it.
Cyclops dude's trying to get your attention.
Oh, something didn't get repaired.
Oh,
Yeah.
boys testing a new volumizing dry shampoo for eye irritation.
Oh, whoa.
Kidding
Oh.
me? I can't take this.
Right out in the open like that?
Get away from this press jacket.
Put it in your boobs.
Boobies. Ass.
She's gonna come back.
Cellulitis.
Type of gecko.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah,
Gosh.
Oh, here he is.
Here he is.
What'd you
He's
put in your
scary.
boot?
What?
Yes.
Nothing.
He's gonna go real fast.
I can smell it. It's what I need.
Let's finish dick tickling these half-wits so we can finally do our real job.
I
Oh
like
my
her so
gosh.
far.
I do too.
Shall we?
Oh.
He's so
Reminds me of
gross.
Stillwell.
Yeah, he's just thinking
Oh,
of her.
God, no.
Oh. Oh my God, this poor
Where's
woman.
she going?
Oh,
Corporate has made a decision not to antagonize him further.
You need to make him leave, and I'm gonna run. And you'll never
No, they're
fucking
gonna kill
find us
you.
ever again.
oh,
I
yeah.
think we both know that that's not possible. You should probably be getting back. Piano lessons are almost done.
Oh, crap.
Come.
It's
Our
true.
best
You gotta
guess
go back.
is he'll get bored
Oh my
Yeah.
God, the rest of her
My
life?
God.
I love you, son. Say it back.
I love you too.
This is nice.
Wow.
Anybody but yourself.
He
Next
even
time you
blinked and
make
he
sure
was
you say it
awkward.
to me.
God, it's everywhere.
Oh, Linda. Deep.
To deep down. God, no thanks.
My God.
Rah. Ew, gross. Ew.
Oh. Oh.
Like,
Whoa.
do you
Girl,
ask
supposed to
him
knock
any
him out.
questions?
You know this man? What is going on?
Oh,
Where'd she go?
Give me
Is she hiding in
She
the
ran?
corner?
Wow.
better view.
How's she? Freaking ripped his head right off. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
What?
A relative?
Her brother.
Oh, wow.
That's what she was trying to tell me.
Oh.
My wow.
Don't do anything.
Yeah.
Really, he's not bad.
No,
He's
not
gonna
bad.
kill him!
No.
What the heck?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, right?
Oh, now they're gonna be divided.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I want to say everything that you're saying about Vought. Maybe I think Vaught's...
Be careful, you don't know what she's like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Everyone is so fucking stage managed. You can say what you think.
What if it's not safe?
She could be a player,
Literally
right?
bulletproof.
That's right, yeah.
What the fuck is gonna happen? Oh, and if someone sticks a dick in your mouth, bite it off.
Ooh, rumor has
It
it.
belongs to her to bite a D.
You. Fuck. Off.
Come on, don't piss about. We ain't got all night.
They're not gonna
Ooh,
follow
they're
him
gonna
now.
stay with him? Oh.
He's too blinded.
Fuck you waiting for?
Kimiko's part of the family. Like, you're gonna take out her brother?
That's right.
Be quiet, be quiet.
Don't text that crap, guys. Homelander right there.
no.
Hello. I hate everything. Yep.
Hey, Cheng! Knew it.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
What are you
He
doing
can
with
smell it
this?
a mile away.
You're not going to tell anyone anything.
He's just gonna take it
Because
for
you
himself.
killed your fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, that was
Can't
crazy.
prove anything.
Did she suffer? I mean, Vaught's happy to bury it, but... You know, say if Sports Illustrated found out.
Huh. Wow. Just walk away. Wow. And I would freaking hide that before, like, Homelander. Hey!
Shit, right?
Oh, God. I'd be so paranoid.
What kind of dinner?
Uh-oh.
Come on, don't fight each other. Don't.
Gonna fight each other?
Oh no.
Wow.
Don't rip his head off. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna knock him out.
Strangling him?
Knock him out. Uh-oh. Okay. Come on, Butcher. Watch what you do. Don't do it, Butcher.
Oh, Butcher, yeah.
Good.
Hopefully that stops it.
Yeah, right?
Just like a nod. Stop this.
When there's nobody else around.
You come between me and my missus again, I'll fucking kill you.
Just don't back up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Killer.
Oof.
My god.
Killer.
Psycho killer. Oh my god.
My god, what the heck?
Wow, that was fun. Wow. So,
Alrighty.
in my perfect world, I'm hoping that they gained another ally with the brother.
Yes.
I hope so, yeah.
That was so terrible, that Butcher. He was just on mission and so mad about what Homelander did to his wife and having this child. And, he just wanted to kill this terrorist. And I get it, he's labeled as a terrorist, but you don't know anything about him. They found out it was Kamiko's brother, so that's a big deal, you know?
That's
so for him
huge.
to still
That
take that
is.
shot, I'm glad Huey was able to knock his gun away. That was good.
Mhm.
Because if he got killed there, Kamiko would have totally went crazy.
She could have went
after
completely
Butcher.
against him, yes.
Definitely.
And she's so strong. I know she doesn't speak well and she's quiet, so I don't know if it's a choice thing or if she really can't speak. But once I saw her brother and she was sign languaging him, I kind of thought that, oh, well, maybe he's deaf and that's why she started doing that in the first place.
I thought that initially too, but she's not.
Because
He's
I was like, oh
not.
crap, no, it was just because of her, and she's trying to learn how to write in English. That's why she kept saying boy, because she recognized, I guess, that origami thing that she had.
She can understand, she can hear, she knows their language.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. She probably just can't speak it. but she can sign.
Yeah.
And then they were walking side by side, and she wasn't looking at him when he was talking, and she was still conversing with him with signing. So
yeah,
that's her way of communicating. You can't mess around with them. And he could have killed her, thrown her way up on that third or fourth floor.
Sure.
He had different visions. He did not want to go with the boys.
Yeah, and he was mad in the way that he kept attacking her. He was not maybe using his full power, but he was attacking her with good force. So Kamiko could have really hurt him, and he actually went almost full strength. I don't know, but he was hurting her. He was throwing her through buildings.
He was
holding her
he was visibly angry with her.
Yeah, and for him to hold her up like that, and you could see it in his face, like what to do next, and he wanted to knock her out or something, but he doesn't even know like her potential and how strong she is. So to throw her into a building like that, you could have killed her. You don't know how strong she is. And he felt bad afterwards. But when she attacked him, she can control her strength to a certain extent.
Yeah, because you can see it in her eyes. She looked very sad.
Yeah, she did.
Going against him.
So it's cool to see how much she can control her power. Because when she took that guy's head off, I was like, oh God. Because she looks so innocent and cute right now. And she never wanted this to begin with. But she really, I don't want to say a monster, but holy crap, she's scary. She could just tear someone's freaking head off.
Unfortunately, that's what she's calling herself.
Yeah, it's sad. So I'm hoping that they could be a team for the boys. Butcher, I don't like where he is mentally. I know why he's thinking that way because of Homelander and what he did. A lot of people have bad stories with these superheroes, especially the ones in Vought. Like, it's just terrible.
He is a monster. He's so demonic.
He is. And he just tours with people. And to not kill Butcher, just to be like, haha. And he's mentioned last season that he did like Butcher and how, like, conniving he could be or something. He liked the way he thinks, so I think that's why he kept him alive, and to taunt someone because he just enjoys being a god to everybody and that he has the power to do so. And I love how Homelander has that weird tick where he has to blink a lot when he's annoyed, and his son was doing the same thing. I don't know if you noticed that, but when he was like, I love you,
I thought he was annoyed,
and he was like, oh, I love you too. Like he's sort of blinking.
I don't think he wanted to say it because I don't think he truly loves him.
Yeah, because he doesn't really know him at all. He saw him a couple times. And he pushed him off a freaking roof.
That's
right.
So I'm sure
and I think he feels awkward with him because he's almost making him to something he doesn't know how to be what Homelander is.
Yeah, that's right.
He just knows how to be a little boy. And for him to come in like this and be like, okay, you have to be perfect kind of thing. You can't even throw a ball. You can do so much more.
And he does that blink thing again.
Ryan's not like that. Ryan doesn't want the cell phone. He doesn't want what his father wants to give him.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, well, you should have always had one of those.
Yeah.
Because he's a god, and he's telling him he's a god now, too. And he seems like a good, innocent kid, you know, because of his mom. So I'm hoping that if he survives this, that he doesn't turn into his father, because he's going to start brainwashing him to be like, you're better than everything else, you can do what you want. And then once he starts to show his powers or whatever, and I was worried that Homelander was going to start challenging him, like pushing him off a roof. Okay, he survived that, thank goodness. And I think we saw glowing eyes last season at the end, the kid, you know, so I was kind of like, maybe he does have laser vision, but I hope Homelander doesn't use his strength or his powers against the kid to be like, you gotta learn, you're too old now, you gotta know the powers, you have to hurry up or take off an arm or something, you know. So it's just I'm always on edge watching this. I really didn't like it, but...
and even like put his mom in danger and say, you gotta go save her, what are you gonna do now, what would you do with your powers? Something against, he's gonna put the mom in between them.
Sorry, Maui.
I'm afraid for the mother.
Maui just stole something of mine. He's chewing plastic.
Oh, yeah? Did he? Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
You can take your Compound V, did he?
I know, Compound V. He's going after plastic right now. Maui, what you doing? Come on, look, you're on camera. You're on camera.
Oh,
sorry for the fur on the ground. Woohoo! Sorry, guys. Wow, earthquake. But yeah, so good show, and I know the 3 episodes came out during the premiere dates, and we are watching weekly. So guys, if you check out our Patreon, we're a week ahead on there. It helps us out a lot if you want to check the links below. And sorry, that's distracting me with the biting there. Oh my God, like what did you guys think about that scene with the Jeep? How weird was that?
Oh my God, it was really bizarre.
That voice sounds so familiar, but I have no idea who it is, but he's so...
How funny was that? It was so weird. And I'm like, if they make that a thing, because I know he's tripping on something, but if they make that a real thing, I'm like, oh God. I mean, I know they're superheroes, but
that
was so funny.
What is the purpose of them trying to get him out? They're trying to get him back to the 7, right?
Yeah, because the therapist lady was kind of like, why are we even doing this? Like, he has no drive or something. He's like, oh, no, it's there. We have to make him accept himself first because he's always been so...
okay, so he's been knocked down so much, he's got to get his confidence
he has
up.
no confidence whatsoever. I hope you're not eating that plastic now. But yeah, so that whole scene was funny, and you are so beautiful. Like, I just started singing that because that's the typical song you would hear, so that was perfect. Totally didn't watch this beforehand. I was just laughing at how perfect that was. But maybe he'll accept himself and be a better hero. I keep saying hero, but he wasn't really a good hero. I mean, like, I know he was depressed and thought himself lower than everyone else, but I don't know, for what he did to Starlight and stuff. And
it does make sense how he was meeting women in order, because he was deficit in some areas, I guess. He was trying to make them feel worse before they
because the guilt thing he couldn't stand, and himself talking to himself, it's like, no, you always did that. You always embarrassed the whole situation, the person you were with, before they even could make their own judgment. So you were the one who made that call every time. So for him to, I thought it was going to get weirder there, where he was going to start himself, and I'm like, don't start doing weird stuff, please. I'm like, we already see enough weird things on here. But yeah, so I want to see more with the Deep, and we did see the trailer with the whale, so that's going to come into play at some point, I'm sure.
What about Stormfront?
I like her so far. I want to know more about her. I just get nervous on the show. I'm a broken record. So what do you guys think?
I like her. I like her candidness, but it was almost too much where she was with Starlight. I don't know if she was almost like trying to get Starlight to say what she really feels. Almost like a spy kind of
almost
thing.
Like she was, because I was like, I mean, you don't know. We don't know anything about Edgar, and he stepped over Homelander, although he has the power anyways, but Homelander has like the actual strength and other, super weapons all over him, so people are just intimidated by him. But for Edgar to really stand up and be like, no, like, I chose her and this is how it's going to be, I feel like he has an agenda too. And I wonder how powerful Stormfront is, because I keep going back to the trailer that she's like, zap my tits or laser my tits or whatever. I'm sorry to call it that way, and Homelander, like, no one can survive his laser beam. So I'm kind of like, all right, well, she can. I don't know what her strength is like, but maybe she'll be a good adversary for Homelander. I hope she doesn't team up with him. I love her outlook on life right now, on how she's like, it doesn't matter if you're a girl or boy, not in her words, but
that's right.
But I like that, and Starlight like that too. And she's like, wow, everyone's so brainwashed here. Everyone's so by the book, and you have to say, oh, Homelander's the best. And no, like, this was my hero growing up, was Pippi Longstocking. So that was a big deal too. So I like how she said that. I'm hoping she's true that way, because Starlight seemed to really listen to that. And I had a moment when Annie put away the V for a moment there, because A-Train's so fast. We don't know much about Stormfront besides the lightning. Maybe she has other abilities like Homelander does. And I'm like, well, maybe she does know what Annie's doing, and she switched the vial before A-Train got there and put it in her purse, and she knew about it. I thought that's what happened.
Maybe she was helping her out,
Because I'm like, how did she do that so quickly, knowing that A-Train was going to be there? Like, it just happened so quickly that I don't know, like how she was able to slip it in there.
Because that was way too quick.
And he's so fast you can't even see him. He's not even like a blur. He's just there. Like, a quick second before he's like,
and how
standing.
creepy was that in her apartment or wherever she was at the end? Like, just appearing. And I feel bad
when she was in the office or something, when she was in the building?
Oh, yeah, when she was in there, when he just appeared. That is pretty scary.
He could just
like a Homelander
follow
scary.
you.
That's right,
He could show up anywhere. So right when she was getting interviewed, and they're like, oh, he's right behind you, I'm like, oh, crap. Like, that was her face. And trying to pretend this whole time. It's all a facade. It's so crazy just for TV and to be popular, get the money, just so much corruption.
It's terrible. And poor Maeve with her girlfriend, she's so petrified of Homelander, she can't even be near her girlfriend that she loves. She has to keep them broken up, because if he finds out,
It's
she
so
can die.
controlled. It's so sad, and usually in a really bad way. You don't want them to die at all, but like a head in one room, a torso in another. I'm like, oh my god, it's terrible to live like that. And these are supposed to be heroes.
Yeah, and he's like the biggest villain in the world.
Yeah,
he's
with Superman's powers. Like, that's so terrible. How do you even like defeat that? Does he have a kryptonite? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
his kryptonite is the media, is the money, is the power to look good and have control.
Yeah, media or his son. Ultimately,
right now,
his son. Yeah,
that's an interesting dynamic to see. As much as that is hard to watch, it's interesting. And good job for Butcher's wife to be like, screw you, get out of here, to him. Stand up to him. Boy. And she had good intentions to leave her son.
I was afraid for her.
Take off.
At that time,
or not to leave her son, but to get him away from there, you know.
Very brave to stick up to him because she's trapped. She's trapped in her own house now.
And Vought will not help. No one will help.
No.
Well, he got kind of mad, so now they're just stepping away from it because they don't want to all die or have anything destroyed. So he has so much power in this situation that it's terrible. Who can stand up to him? So I want to see what Stormfront can do. I really hope she's for the better. She might not be perfect, but I'm hoping that she'll be good. And like Starlight, I'm glad Starlight didn't push too much. So I like what you said about Vought, because I thought she was going to think too far one way and let her know too much, and then Stormfront was going to turn around and be like, oh, well, now you're in trouble. You know what I mean? So I'm glad she didn't put too much trust into that right away. She was feeling it out a little too much, and we don't know anything about her, so she might just be putting on a good show because of her followers or something too. That they all have personas, so who knows? Yeah. But I'm really hoping she means well. I really hope so.
I do too.
I hope so too. Yeah.
I think she does.
Yeah. She can fly, it looks like. She can do cool bolt powers, probably electrocute people. So
I'm just waiting for something to happen where they have to really help somebody instead of doing these, freaking power trips.
Yeah, because when we saw last season with Maeve and Homelander going to rescue people, people were getting shot and they were walking. And remember that whole slow conversation they were having? They took their time and the police are shooting and like people are probably dying, but yet, we're just taking our time because no one could see us actually walking in the building and whatever. Instead of flying up and ending it, they just did that. And then they ended up killing them. And Maeve is like, oh, well, we were supposed to take one in or something. And Homelander didn't want it. They just don't freaking care.
They don't.
I know.
They don't. And then look what happened to the airplane. Oh my God,
that was terrible. There's so many things that they did. Yeah. I'm glad that Maeve feels guilty about it.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like she's like the weakest link. I like her. And now that they have Stormfront, I'm like, I hope they don't get rid of Maeve now because she's there. I don't know.
They better not.
I was afraid.
Sometimes with Deep is.
Because, and then with A-Train and how quick he is, and you never know where he is. I was like, is he tracking these people? Are they kind of wary about Maeve too? Is he going to just rat on her and be like, oh yeah, she does have a girlfriend for Homelander. Who knows?
Yeah, I think he's a weak link too because he's always a little nervous. So he
is, but he's a good power to have too because you can sneak up on anybody and listen to their conversation. Although he's moving so fast that I don't know if he could hear in that moment, overthinking it. So he'd have to stop and be in that room to listen because he's not in real time when he's moving fast. Everyone's super slow, so you're not getting the words out. You know what I mean? So unless he hides behind a curtain or something. So maybe he couldn't actually hear everything at that moment, without slowing down. But I don't know.
Catch
he does get
people in the
nervous.
act.
I like how Starlight, I keep saying Annie and Starlight, but I like how she stood up to A-Train and threw it right back at him and was able to take that vial away from him.
That's right. That's right. I actually thought he was just going to take it for himself.
Yeah.
He was so addicted to it.
And for a second, I thought he was going to say, oh, well, I see you're taking the V now. See, it's a big kick and kind of get chummy a little bit in a weird way about that. Like, oh, now you're really screwed or something. But I don't know. Or like share it with me or something. Yeah, so many things I was thinking, but it is a good show. I'm scared for everyone, and I'm trying to get better with that. So I'm curious where this is going. I hate how Butcher and Huey are. I want them to be okay, but they really see things differently. And I don't think Butcher should be going around trying to kill everyone, every super out there. Because look at Annie. She is a good person. I mean, I don't like what she's doing. She's trying to play the game and be like, oh, Homelander is great. And, oh, I miss so-and-so. And just talking up Vought. I don't know if it's just a survival thing. She's part of that. But It's
Butcher
not
is
good.
just focused on his wife. He's
That's
always
right.
he was like that in season 1. He's still like that. He's just so focused.
All
He's
soups
so
must
loving.
die.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah.
take out that terrorist, again, labeled terrorist, so was Kamiko at one point, and for him to try to shoot the brother, and they're having a nice
Okay.
reunion, now she's going to be against you too, and if you made her part of the group, I mean, he didn't make her part of the group, Frenchie did, but what makes that right? Because why is she okay and he's not, you know?
Right,
Like,
and
Yeah,
you think
that's
you
right,
really
yeah.
think Frenchie's gonna go with you now? I don't think so.
I
That
know.
was
Yeah.
good that
I
he
like-
didn't.
I'm glad they
I
all
like
froze.
Frenchie.
My mother smoked too. Yeah.
Until Butcher explained why he was the way he was. Like, he found out what happened
That's
with
right.
his wife and the baby, and oh my god, so terrible. So until next time, we're gonna watch episode 3. I'm sure that's gonna be exciting too. We'll see.
Oh boy,
We're
the
watching this
boys.
weekly. I'm trying to have these come out on Fridays. Our Patreon's always a week ahead, and if you guys can check that out if you have time, we would greatly appreciate it, because that's what keeps us creating. And we've been slowly growing. It's been kind of slow the last couple months, but it's still amazing. And you know, we only can do what we can afford, but we enjoy doing this anyways too, because I put all my free time into this channel as well. So love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.